Hello and welcome to our April property podcast with Remax Coastal. This month we go to Sedgefield and chat to Robin Meeks, who's also a property agent in the Sedgefield area. Robin, thanks for joining us here in studio. How's it going?
Going very well, thanks Ian. Thanks for the opportunity to have a chat with you this morning.
Absolutely. Robin, listen, you've been in the property game for a really long time. How long exactly?
I joined the property industry in 2004, so I've been now in the industry for 19 years.
Whoa, so the 20th coming up, eh? It's a pretty big thing. Always in the same area or not?
Ian, I've always been based in Sedgefield, but I work through the whole garden route. I've sold properties in Knysna, Wilderness and surrounds as well, but I'm mainly focused on Sedgefield per se, and I live in Maioli I lived in Maioli and now I live in Cola Beach area, so I do focus quite a lot on those areas as well.
Okay, and I mean, do you have a favorite area in this in the garden route that you specifically like, or maybe you're seeing your buyers liking an area specifically?
Well, I personally like Sedgefield. I've lived in Knysna before, and we moved to Sedgefield some 19 years ago when I started in this industry. So yeah, I like Sedgefield as a whole. I do personally prefer the Cola Beach, Maioli Beach area, and so I focus on those.
So this whole semigration thing that we've seen since 2020, is it actually still happening?
To a large degree it is. A lot of people wanting to relocate out of Johannesburg, Cape Town, semigrating down to the garden route and specifically into Sedgefield and Knysna. We've seen quite a lot of it taking place recently with property growth in our sales. Semigration is a big thing still.
It's still happening. I believe there's a lot of younger people in their 30s moving down there. Are you also seeing that?
We are seeing younger families moving into the area, especially with the situation of people realizing they can work from home now. So it's changed the dynamic of the town in a lot of respects to families moving in, and we're having younger generations, yeah.
Okay, and when they call you, Robin, and they say, okay, we want to move down, is there any specific requirements that they're giving you, asking for? It needs to have a sea view?
Well, yeah, everybody's different in what they're looking for. So we have a list of questions we ask our clients to find out what they're looking for and get a good idea of what it is. And basically, as I say, everybody's different. A lot of people do want sea views. They do want the outdoor life, but then there are some people who just would like a retirement complex or something smaller.
I read an article the other day where somebody from a property agency said that the number one question they're getting nowadays is, that's the following: does the house have solar?
That's a very, very important question nowadays. Or is it off-grid? I think off-grid, yeah.
That's what they want to know. That's almost like the first question they're asking nowadays.
And a lot of people are upgrading their properties. It is an expensive option for people to upgrade their properties to solar, but it certainly is a huge selling point for a property if it has got solar or off-grid borehole as well.
And it adds a lot more value, eh?
It adds a huge amount more value, yes.
Okay, and so Sedgefield's property market is quite busy at the moment.
Sedgefield property market is very busy at the moment, and we fortunately at Remax, we are currently selling 33% of the properties in Sedgefield, so quite a good demand through our company, and I think it's to do with the dynamic team that we have in our offices. We work very well as a team as well, and so huge demand still for Sedgefield, and not a lot of vacant land left. People have bought up and they're developing quite a lot in Sedgefield, and so stock is becoming at a premium.
I was going to ask you now about the stock, because whenever you drive there, you'll see, here's an open field, and then the next month you go there, then they're starting to build on it.
Absolutely. A lot of development taking place. Cost of building has increased, so people are looking at developed houses as well. It's costing them less than what a house would cost to buy a piece of ground and develop.
So as a property agent or a real estate agent, what would you say is your favorite part of the job? Is it the people or just seeing the beautiful houses?
Eon, no, I would say it's actually the relationship with my client is the best thing.
That's a good answer.
I actually, as a property professional, I find it really encouraging to be able to match my clients' needs to what I have in the way of stock and find them their ultimate homes and what they're looking for at the end of the day.
There must be a lot of satisfaction in your job satisfaction.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love what I do. I have a passion for property. I have a passion for people, and I thoroughly enjoy being, as I say, being able to do the matching of home and person, and seeing people happy in their environment that they're moving into.
And what would you say is your least favorite part of the job? Putting up the signs.
No, not at all. That's a difficult question because I actually enjoy most of what I do. I'd say probably financial negotiation.
Yeah, probably the admin.
The administration and that sort of situation is probably my least favorite. I do have a PA who helps me with that, so it does help.
Okay, cool. Where is Remax based in Sedgefield, Robin?
We're based at number 1 Hooper Building, which is in the service road, basically a block down from the Spa and a block up from the Pick and Pay. So perfectly positioned, lovely offices, and that's where we operate from.
Awesome. And if we want to give you a ring or send you a message, how do we get in touch?
You get in touch with me preferably via email or on WhatsApp, and my email address is robin@remaxlakes.co.za, and then I have 2 cell phone numbers. One is 083 412 6128, and with all the load shedding, I'm using a Vodacom number as well nowadays, and that's an 067 407 8570.
That's a typical estate agent, 2 phones.
Yeah, we have to have. Make sure we're always available.
Robin, thank you so much for popping in this morning. It was nice to catch up with you.
Eon, great chatting to you, and thanks very much for the opportunity.